Very strong start to August. I want to highlight the 25K, 50K portfolio since it made an equity peak. And then we'll go over all the portfolios. The 25K hit this trade, Cobra CT3 plus 1600. This trade did not trigger in the micros because it entered on a limit order at 33.1050 and the micro did not hit that. I'm working to manage the micro strategies so that they will match. It's a nice challenge because it can provide new insight to my strategies. That's a side note. Gap continuation 2020 plus 2160 on the day. So up 3,700 in the 25K, 50K portfolio. There is not an even distribution of profits, and so you'll have sideways or down in the big days, and then that you have to be in it all the time to make sure you capture those. SR Counter Trend 3 is the first trade on the day-to-day. This is Friday. We're going over the results in the calculator through Thursday, and we've just started Friday's trade. It's Jobs Friday, so the first trade on the day is minus 825. So we're starting Friday down. We've had 4 strong days overall to start the month in most of the portfolios, many of them recouping the losses from July and closing in on equity peaks. And we see that here in the 25K portfolio. Brand new equity peak up 5,000 on the month. Like I said, most of that was yesterday, $3,760 yesterday. And this is where it is. So you can see that. You can see the drawdown curve. It was in this drawdown here of about 4,000. It bounced right back. And so that's the 25K, 50K portfolio. Let's go over some of the other portfolios. All 77 portfolio has bounced back very strong, up about 28K on the month. And you see the drawdown curve. It was near that worst case drawdown at the end of the month. I said that can be a great time to enter and to buffer any worst case drawdown. And it has bounced straight back. 4 big days in a row. You see those 4 big days right there. Plus 27K, up 6K, or up 6,800, up 6,200, approximately up 6,800, up 7,900. And so we had a really rough end of July. You see the losing trades here the last week of July, the second to last week of July, and hit that drawdown. Felt like it was going straight down, and now we're straight back. And so it's a cycle. Oftentimes when you're in the end of the month, sometimes you go through months where the market just acts completely out of character, and it does things you haven't seen before. And then the new month, the mode will go back to a more normal mode. Certainly we don't. Normal modes include losing streaks, but that was a pretty extreme losing streak in really strange mode. And so almost back to equity peaks here. Let's look at the other portfolios real quick. Stock Index 19, it has lagged all week but had a good day yesterday. It is up 7,700 on the month and still about 15K from an equity peak. And we take a look at the 36K, or the 36 strategy. Stock Index portfolio 7,000 from an equity peak. It is up 13K on the month. You can see these drawdowns where they start. This one was just in a little bit of a drawdown, really. It has more strategies. And so here this was the biggest drawdown in the past, and you see that. And so let's go back to look at the rest of the portfolios real quick. 200K portfolio, this includes the 19 stock index portfolio and some of the commodity markets, up 16.9K, almost 17K on the month, 7K from an equity peak, recovering the losses in July. Micro stock index and gold portfolio, $919 from an equity peak, and up 22.53 in August, recovering the losses from July once again. You see how this drawdown existed at the end of July and how it's bounced back. 2 more portfolios to go over, or 3. The 100K day trade portfolio, 42.55 from an equity peak, up 12K on the month. And here's the drawdown curve. Then we go over, let's see, 2 more. Liquid day trade portfolio, 8,300 from an equity peak, up 7,600 on the month, and the SR Counter Trend portfolio, 11.7K from an equity peak. This one has lagged did really well at the beginning of the year, and then the pandemic hit, and then the Fed stimulus hit. Since the Fed stimulus has struggled, but it's coming back a little bit in August, and you see the drawdown curve. This is a very focused portfolio. It has only one type of methodology, SR counter trend 2, 3, and 4, over a wide range of markets. And so that's the update through Thursday, August the 6th. We're starting Friday, Jobs Friday, down a little bit on the day, and we will see if this day bounces back intraday about 23 minutes from the open, and I'll have this portfolio calculator updated to the site, and you can download it and test it out yourself and look at all the results.